like DJing, it wasn't something that okay, for years. Yeah. I think after I scored, I think it was 207 for metric. Unfortunately, kind of scored, although I wanted to go and study in marketing. The CPUT I wasn't accepted due to the points exam. I think the short term points is E2 or something, and I wasn't accepted in CPUT. So okay, now 2000 it was 2008 then. So completely I was I think my first job was Lombard, working as a truck loader, meaning ufaga ukutya, trucking, you know, getting the food out from Ichila, getting it to high stuff. Sometimes, you know, you have to be out in the cold doing that job, you know. So okay, I did that job for a couple of months, I think 2009, I got a job with promotions for SAP and Bread House, Distel. As a promotions is Yana were on weekends, and that was my only income then. Yeah. So I managed to get a few of my friends benifunda nabo lo msebenzi lo, and then sapusha the promotions ePhilippi, Site C, I think naseGugulethu. Yeah. And then after that, it went quiet because the was promotions in the season. So zama is paid, you know. And then 2010, I was fortunate to be involved with soccer because I was involved a lot with sport. So coming to the World Cup, the World Cup was South Africa 2010. So I was involved with Heidelberg Local Football Association, and the youngest general secretary yalapha Strand, Lwandle. And then I was fortunate to be elected to be with team ibizawuya eJoburg, because ibala lethu at the time was bisemhlaba, yabo. Kudlalwa kabuhlungu, players could not develop into proper soccer players and all that. So the association, the team yonke yenza like FIFA actually wenza project, like a legacy project apho kuzokhiwa amabala South Africa yonke, I think I-27. So LFAs okanye ingingqi ezikhoyo apha Cape Town, I think there were about 28 that applied for ufumana, because each region had to apply, yabo, in order for ufumana to have easy eklaleni apho kuloo ndawo uhlala kuyo. So thina eHeidelberg we were one of the 3 districts or whatever you call it that were elected, yabo, for ufumana. Maybe city the Worcester, I think the Somerset East or something on the other. So yeah, Saifumana, we were allocated the TEF. Yeah, it's a pity we can't get a shot. It's just behind us. So okay, Naya Joburg, Kusemina, where I met Ivan Koza, Leslie City. You know, those are big people within the football fraternity. And then I came back. Ibala lenziwa ibala 2011, I think, Feb, the construction ibala. And then I was appointed as a community liaison officer. Community liaison officer in Doni, it's someone that is a link between Ukhlala and the project itself. So any project that comes up in Lushini from outside, there has to be someone that's appointed also by a link between the project and Ukhlala, so that abantu that are unemployed, they actually get jobs. But as a community liaison officer, so I was elected to, actually I was appointed to be law CLO. The project here, after that, when we were opening Oteni Jordan, we hear nezinye izikolo ke zikaFIFA or SAFA National. 2011, yeah, actually the project it started 2011 in Feb up until August, and then I was out of a job, income, it was then 2011 Apple, I was 2011 ngathi kulapho ngiqale khona be-teaching yabo, slowly ingakacaci. It was very interesting because indawo bengiqala ngidlale kuyo it was enye indawo kuthiwa kaThera. Yeah, didlala, this guy had i-system yakhe, he was playing there, abedlala nge-TVTs, yabo i-TVTs ezisinazo endlini, the normal TVT okuqaleyo, ne-mixer ke. So, you know, and due to a friendship in the Fumana Strand figure one with one of my guests that will be here later on, I went to him sometimes like X can't forget him for me, you know, Anambulo, you know, Yongelando. So X and as a teacher, like because we said Umtata Lounge. It was called Umtata Tavern at the time. So, Malaysia tracks and all that, you know. So, slowly, okay, look, Lendo, home, so it's attaching the sound, you know. And then after that, you know, it took me a while to get going, and as well as after the project I didn't have any income, so I had to give another pressure in Liba. You know, as long as it's things that got to me, and I was pressurized by money and fully spine, which I had to. Now I applied a lab. It's a pathology lab. This one is a pet care laboratory. It's a good one. It's the main lab. Across the world. I was appointed as a student lab assistant, and I knew nothing. I absolutely knew nothing about lab. TV, good movies, you know. That's the closest I could get to a lab. Or I know what to lab, whatever tests around. That's the only thing I knew about the lab. I've never been in a lab before. Didn't need a lab coat. That one was a jazz and it was funny, you know, because I wasn't an A student. I wasn't clear about school really. And I was questioning myself, didn't get a lab. I mean, being my hands in school really. Imagine the go 8 because okay, when you're buying subject exam, I've got a biology in the maths and there's failed. So I had to make a decision about give the subject in because if you fail 2 subjects but then you are failed. So I had to quickly make a decision about okay, 1 drop in maths, stick in the bio. If you fail subject 1 out of 6, now 5 in your was pass. So the grand. So yeah, I think by the time the appointment lab, most people in the lab you need physical science, maths, but biology. So I only had bio, any passing in subject to pass. So okay, by the grace of God, I was ungena. Look, it was fun. Like it was me experiencing right for like I learned a lot of things. Udila, guys, you've got no picture. Udila with sensitive things, you know. As you would find, okay, look, I'm ready to quit now. But okay, I stuck it out, and then at that time, that was music was also developing on the side. we started a company too called KP with the guys. We had started building relationships from outside Upper Strand. People that would give us opportunities and a good platform for us to actually take the Lwandle, maybe easy and right. So at that time we was saying, okay, it's cool, like music, it's gonna be, my career path in that time, so that I do because it's not working out, so, and it's not putting food on the table. So I had to make a choice about the career path in that time. And bazama fumana skolo, ibhola is not working out, you're not even nayo. So what do I do? Because ekuseni ndiyavuka ndibheke lab, ndokwenza into endingayithandiyo. Do you understand? And it causes a lot of frustration in me, So I had to make a decision about, okay, music is going to take priority, ndathetha nemanager yami lab, ndathi kuye Mark, ndicela uyofunda because benenze research. There is an institute that I could go to in Cape Town, which was called the Soul Candy Institute of Music. So look, the only option I can give you is that if you want to go study, you have to go and study biochemistry, which is biochemistry. It's a course that will be of benefit to pet care. So even if it's a woman, you're full but still, you're full. So what my second option is to resign. So I'm like, okay, cool. And then I went back to work, and then okay, made my decision, the apply so candy. I was accepted, and then okay, I'm gonna need the money of food. I have to pay if he yes it's okay. So what I did was I took the resignation letter and I found out for Feb 2013 11. So the salary I'm February, I tata yon okay. So meaning the salary I'm there, I tata yon, I okay. It's okay. It was kind of a warm welcome because I already knew one of the lecturers, Payana, that goes by the name of Xzero. Yeah, he's somewhere here. So yeah, I was so Payana, I already knew Yena. So it was straightforward, and he told me, what you go also look, you made a good decision, and for the processor, he contributed a lot towards where I am now. Not only ngokudlala but also mentally, for making decisions as a right that would benefit the future young. So yeah, the phone and the soul candy, that and then by that time eKP was really growing, because Amachita, they advised me so much, or they also Mona, I think I could say 90% of who I am is because of Mona, because I wouldn't have been able to even go to a Soul if Rose X Zanaban from the Sudan. So a basic a foundation was even work without foundation. There's no house that can stand without foundation. So a foundation, my core foundation is really cool. I took Mentorship, or I still do take them as brothers, as I don't have a biological brother. So they are the closest brothers I have to a brother. So Banmetega cool, like in starting up my career, Banbega, to Inana, but okay, yeah, this is where I want to be. and even ngobalapha kwami Umtata Lounge, gaining a residency apha. The guys fought a lot for me for one because there were a lot of challenges. You know, it's not easy. It's not easy for nabani na azongena Umtata Lounge adlala. Yabo. So yeah. So guys, like the lessons that I've learned so far within yonke lento, starting from eKasi outside of music up until now, is that ebomini you've got to do what you want. Yeah, well, that's my main thing. You've got to do what you want. I would usually define look competition that I entered. We preliminary round in Daiwina. Then I went to originals, Kwachi by Power for Viceroy Makoya Mix. It was 2013. I did so much to win. Yeah, but over prepared. I was over prepared, and I could feel that in this win, but I didn't win. Yeah, so omnye would get discouraged now. But that's where you're supposed to actually learn, because the competition is yes, I got the excitement you win and around your car, but the good round where I'm supposed to be in Zaumela, win a bound or maybe Western Cape. So Lando, it goes in and talk about how do you handle it? How do you handle it disappointment? By not achieving goal before you achieve the coach. I got a booking Eastern Cape Communyaga. I had to travel with taxi. I was really scared. Like you looked to stairs with taxi and the class, like it was scary. Yeah, but no mama pencil. Utiku, Nanam, Zangi Lan Babsu. That enough Buka and couple yard. Like I was I only heard about it last night when Danuban I pencil. So you know, and the figure one player, I was promised one was not required, who say level or Gabi Pan. So I told no man to live for Eastern Cape. So boss was Kas'lam look at Eastern Cape and then you will play, get paid, plus when you give the transport for Boy. Is it not? No. Yeah, so all the way to Eastern Cape and doing anymore, like he's sacrificing his life. Weekend, I'm not going to get money of being a resident. I'm losing money. I'm spending money and losing money at the same time. But this phone, CP, it's not about money. It's not about money. It's about doing something that is a fully at the end of the day. The people in the push a plate is only 100 rand. 100 rand. Like I didn't push it, but like man, put me good girlfriend. To spending money transport. Like guys, I'm always really like, see, it sounds funny, but at the time it was painful. A bit cruel. I mean, to live, you can't carry your armor. But many booking, excited. Figure power, your best, cloudy, you know, and then to it came mama God, 100 rand. And then people to contribute 100 rand for boy. Quite low to be Namana up. Usugang money the one that got me the gig. So, but guys, it really choice. It's not about man. You know the man is way after. This is a way after. It comes with time, you so yeah. This is you know that in this from there within the industry thus far. Okay, guys. As I mentioned, Goni about that in the SOK, Institute of Music for ETJ. A lot of people. I don't think Maya has that, you know, DJing is a career. abanye abantu they go to school, bayafunda, babe ngogqirha, become lawyers, become policemen, basebenza government, you know, zininzi izinto. There are a lot of careers, but even arts or entertainment, DJing is not fully recognized, especially up in South Africa as a career, and yazi ngoba. And I feel that it's kind of unfair because you know, you have abantu abafana no play coffee, you have female DJs or DJs in and I think there's a lot that's still coming up, female DJs. In Cape Town is Nancy, or Nikki, or Eve, or T-Lady, or TK, or Vivica, you know, I can go on, Zinitz, but then there's this gap, and you know, for the government to actually recognize us as DJing as a career. Why is it not being taken seriously? That are already successful as DJs that are not doing enough for change perspective yabantu by DJing bayibona as a career or what, yabo. So for me it's ibhlungu lana, yabo, ibhlungu lana because umzekelo etafuleni singahlala kubekho inesi pha, kubekho igqwetha pha, kubekho inononi, and then you have to introduce yourself ke individually. I'm ndidoni xa ufika kuyo andiyi-DJ. And everyone will just look at you like, oh, okay, are you hoping? People need to understand that DJing is a career. That's why senior artists in South Africa, you know, the amount of the contribution that music has to each and every person's life. Who can take the economy? That's for a parliament. But I'm talking about umculo, indima endlalayo for utshintsha ubomi, you know. There's a lot. Ngolidlala kwami, you know, there was any competition. I remember bekuba soli eKhayelitsha. This girl, Nomazane Yanlila, she cried. Anmazi, Aganazi, I've never seen her. Walila, like she was standing in the middle, Walila. She literally cried. Yabo. You know, the praise that I get, sometimes I was fortunate enough that would how can I say English nabantu abazokukhuthaza ne ngoba Ozzil, don't let it get to your head. Uzawafumana abantu bazoncoma sifake inhloko. So yabo yonke, stay humble. Ezanto, you know, xa ungumuntu le, when you have a certain personality, la advice iveling in lula kuwe because of you are that type of person. That was the same. So yeah, like the choke guys, like the advice that you get about being, it depends who you are, yabo. Ingena lula kuwe, you accept it easily, yabo. It's easy for you to put a mindset yakho kulento ixalelwayo, yabo. It's very easy. So ngoxelelwa kwamba you're gonna get a lot of praise. Yona lando kandiwe, you know, because they ask, I mean, xa usiyeza uthi kum, yo hayi bro udlalile namhlanje. Thanks a lot, my brother. Yabo, yamos kakhulu. Like it feels like, yo, okay. There's, even if we don't right, or one out of hundreds of people that would come to you and say to you, udlaleka mani, you know, that's something. Yabo. That's why I'm able to do Indwezi because of, you know, the people around me. Only environment right, nothing can stop you.
Okay. Let me see. From Black Africa. Company. Okay. Umbuzo wami is that. Provide umbuzo. Xa ndithethe into yokuqala wayithetha aphe wathi ba waya e-SBUT wayo apply for marketing but awathatha. Into endifuna uyithetha nje apha nanyebona then aba fortunate enough ndazi ezinye izinto about marketing apha eStrand futhi ayaziwa since ikude from etown. So zikhona i-program eza for free mhlawumbe 3 months or 6 months for into ezibene marketing. And futhi you don't need uba ude uyazi noyazi. Ufundiswa phana and then after those 3 months bayakufunela i-internships. Ndazi ukhona oyi-1 qha apha eStrand owaya phaya futhi ngokuthi uyasebenza kwenye ikhampani ye-coding wenza uyabona abantu abareplya mhlawumbi ko-post kwiwokaselse ukuthi ndinengxaki selsengeni bareplye phaa wenza loan and futhi upay 5,000 nje for loan inyanga and futhi for 3 months for free wayenza phaa. So kukho nento ne-coding kwabantu banganayo ne-email but baya phaa cause kuthiwa up for all or brothers for all but imali ide yangena phaa. So it's 6 months yona le marketing i-Digify. I think it's open ngoku ilanduza applications. So okay, umbuzo wami uziba usafuna na ungena kwi-marketing DJ yaqala.
Did you hear the last piece or DJ yaqala?
No, it's like
No, I get you. Look, I think the time, the inspiration for Wenzi marketing, it is there from what generations? The Mughal generation are still to. I think the Sekusim PO at the time. You know the whole. You know when you have a storyboard for advertising Yongelanu. So I saw it as something that I'm interested in, up until I met Umtata, and even within Umtata, you need, you own the event, you need to market the event, So I guess this or course your marketing, even after we teach here, it will be something that you could fall back onto, You are still within the entertainment industry or within the music industry, but department or you're dealing with only the marketing. So for now, I'll be honest, I don't have that drive for because I think my drive was killed in that Malaysia, that I wasn't taking a CPUT to go and study, because but I know that it would be of benefit to me after I retire from DJ, which I don't know when is that. So yeah.
So I just found that when you're the host of the show and you're the founder of the show as well, so we're photos of interviewer. So basically my question is, what motivates you? What are your intentions about the show? So that's it.
I like the question. In the sense of as Robin Chiro earlier was the idea show was to intentions is to get not only people from Strand, but I'm glad there are 90% about because Strand is we're not central. So by having the show and having it online, I think it's gonna benefit a lot of people, because like the Usia just asked me a question or gave advice about marketing, it's those type of things that we want to get it's those one type of things that I want people to hear and to get advice on. You know, I'm gonna have different guests that will be coming on the show, that will be on the couch within the entertainment sector. Yabo, abazuza and tell their side of iCraft yabo. You know, what is it that they're doing, and you know, as I said, maybe we'll come to the audience that would be willing to be a model. I'm pretty sure there's someone from my model within the audience.
That's me.
So it was in Gianna, you know, they're very informative. So this show is not only about me as Ozzil Waves, but it's about the upliftment and, you know, the motivation. Even the proper go out there, pursue your dream. Yeah, well, those are my intentions with the show. I don't want us to sit in Ukshini and wonder about get up and do it. Yeah, well, I'm encouraging you, get up and do it. The show, it's mandatory. When I say on that note, you know, it's like you're closure. We bring closure to the mindset of not of daydreaming. Yeah, well, we bring closure to that. We are opening a new door for inspiration. Yeah, well, so on that note is about Lwandle.
My last question is, so how do you see the show in a short run? Like, what advice would you give to your audience as well? In regard to it? About the show?
Okay, guys. As I briefly said, the advice about the show: get as many people as possible involved. Invite the friends because I think, you know, I book it online when they watch this episode, you know, because they want to get on train and say so this is the platform where everything, and well, okay, not everything, but most is, you know, within the entertainment sector. It will be of benefit of you to come on the show and ask questions. Because abantu needs that you want to ask, maybe play off is too far. But if Lambuzo play off, or if Lambuzo lira, that will be at my guest on the show. Lambuzo can be answered right here and there. Yabo?
Last one. So what should the audience expect from the show?
Okay. The expectations from the audience would be, you know, be motivated, as I think I've touched on earlier. Be motivated, be informative, be informed, you know, about, you know, whatever dreams they want to take. Because yes, the show will be entertainment driven, you know, but the aim behind it is all that the mindset might change. Sifuna ingqondo change, guys. We don't want to be stuck up elokishini siphelele up, you know. We want to have, as a motto, we want to have those big houses, you know. We really want to grow. Asifuna uphelele up, you know. Kubaliso to yo TJ zayidla Umtata, and then waphelele up. We don't want that, yeah. So that's that's what you can expect. You can expect about Zopuma up or excited about the future now.
Hope you're ready. Since sometimes when we had this because njengoba uthilo khange uvele ufuna ukuba nguthithi because bendigqibele usithi uye uthe xa ungathathwanga nge-CPUT kule course bokuyenza which ibe-marketing, khange uzame mhlawumbe esinye istrategy soba ungene nje evasithi then usikuswitshe ke ngokuye kule course oyifunayo mhlawumbe nge-second year. Then omnye ke ngoku into yoba i-DJing le uyenze kuba kuhleli uyithanda kakade, ibiyinto kuhleli uyithanda or ibiyiphathi nje ye-hustling just uba mawubeke ukutya etafuleni.
Yeah, ne? Yeah. Okay, Vuyo, ne? To answer your questions, you about isikolo, ne? Okay, ngokuya kwami CPUT, I applied also a Prestige Academy, Rosebank College. Yeah, Rosebank dathathu, but I didn't have money anymore. Yeah, because Rosebank it's a private college, so zange ngikwazi ufumana imali ngoba mali yami ngiyofuna. Yeah, and then coming back kwinto yo switcher or do a short course or something. At that time, I think the big reason is the bridging course. I don't know if it's still there now. But then I felt like, you know what, I don't want, and full route in there. You know, I want to go direct, because if I'm not accepted, that means maybe Marxism has go efficient enough, yeah, for me to break in. So, okay, I'll see that's what I told myself. And that was 2008. At that time, you know, I was talking to someone very close to me yesterday about, you know, parenting. You know, I grew up without Umtata, you know. I never had that person or a father figure in my life to advise me about, you know, how life operates. You know. So so, you know, but still it's visible. So it was for me sometimes at that age I didn't make the right decision. Maybe I wasn't persistent enough to go into like a bridging course or something. Umculo has always been, you know, part of me. The Panzo Tavern, you know, would go to his tavern, local tavern, Sipanzule, listening to Umculo Zambia, Sawawa, you know, Omandoza, Chisco, all that music. So it's something in Zena from an early age, and then due to because it's all over Ebola, and then Ebola, because I saw okay, I'm getting older, and financially, so let me see if Lwandle is our Nitanda, which I'm very passionate about it. I eat, sleep, dream, and I've got a lot of things that I still want to accomplish within the music industry, and I believe a contribution, which is the show. It's one of those contributions, towards my ultimate goal, which is to have a different society, the communities here too. Abantwana mababe developed. Let there be development resources, you know. If the government is not doing enough, then Tina Lucha, we are the future. Osista betu, the brothers yetu, they are the following generation. So if bona bayakula, bafike kwe age yetu, bafike bengenazo izinto zosebenza, how do we expect Batina as black communities, how are we going to grow? So like hence the show, it's, you know, it's going to touch on a lot of things. So music for me is not just, you know, my other way of hustling. It's something that I'm very passionate about. So yeah, and I don't want to pay me.
Okay, so eKasi kawusenza into oyithandayo. Kawusenza into oyithandayo like uDJ, bakhona abantu abangakuthathi serious, like criticize mhlawumbi bathi you're after money or fame. How do you handle into ezinjalo?
Very nice question. You know, abantu abaninzi, guys, and I want you guys to listen very carefully to this one. Abantu abaninzi, you know, we play up in Umtata Lounge local events. We play each and every weekend, Friday to Monday. Ne? There's different people that come in. Kukho abantu that come on a regular basis. People that have come to know us, that have grown fond of DeProjuicer with our life. Ne? And then they turn into trouble. Ne? There will always be abantu that are on the other side of the fence, you know, that will try and discourage you. The only thing you do, there's only one thing you do. There's only one thing you can do, yabo, and that's to focus on what you believe in. Yabo. Maningafiki mina ndizochinja i-mindset yakho. Maningafiki ndizochinja i-belief yakho. Let me not do that. But, like, how can usuka ekhaya usuka kuWednesday balapha eMthatha, yabo, ndiyafika ndidlala umculo Ozzil yeka le nto yenzayo mani. For what? Like I mean, taking that decision, being discouraged by another person, yabo. Why ndizongamela loo nto? Why ndizothatha no decision? You know, it's not gonna benefit me in, like, what value are you bringing in ebomini bam that I'm gonna listen to you discouraging me? But no, I learned teaching. No. UJacob Zuma bengazazi uzabe president. The owner of Umtata Lounge, he didn't know that one day he's gonna have such a building. Yabo? He didn't know that we would host On That Note up. I didn't know 3 years back that I would have the show. I didn't know that one day I would be sitting or playing alongside with Black Coffee. I never knew those things. You know? I never knew them because of, I didn't know that I would know them. So by having on your own too, you know, the one thing you can always do in life, you know what I'm doing now? It's like you ask, it's not, yeah, okay, you're asking, coming the liaison, yes, I'm giving you advice. I'm not saying you want a little ditetayo, itati. When I go in source it out, jonga, young a little bit ditetayo, give it money for me. Give it as a you know, and take it decision from there. At the end of the